Welcome back. Nearly 65 million Americans experience bladder leaks in one form or another, and the lack of conversation often stops people from taking the necessary steps to help manage incontinence. In honor of Men's Health Awareness Month, the Depend brand is partnering with Major League Baseball All-Star Mark Teixeira and the Prostate Cancer Foundation for the Stand Strong Men's Health campaign. It's an initiative to destigmatize male incontinence. Welcome, Mark.
Thanks for having me, Audrey.
So let's have that conversation about a touchy subject, incontinence, and about your partnership with the Depend brand.
So I'm just really excited about the Stand Strong for Men's Health initiative. I think it's one of those things that you have a stigmatization of incontinence, and so many men, 1 out of 9 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. And the leading side effect of prostate cancer is incontinence. And so I just want to, help with Depend to destigmatize this issue. And I think a great thing about this, this foundation is, they're raising so much money for something that's going to affect a lot of us. It's going to affect whether it's ourselves or a father or a brother or an uncle, somebody that is close to us. Prostate cancer is going to touch so many people. And so I'm just really excited and proud to work with the Depend brand.
Well, I understand you were a care provider for your grandfather, and I'm sure you have very fond memories of him.
Yes, my grandfather was a hero of mine, and one of those guys that you looked up to, and a guy's guy who played baseball and served his country in World War II. But as he got older, had some health issues and had Parkinson's disease later in life. He lived with us, so my family took care of my grandfather. And obviously, Parkinson's disease is a very tough disease, and he wasn't able to do some of the things that he did earlier in life. But one thing he was able to do because of Depend products was go see me play baseball. And so some of my best memories growing up and in high school before he passed away was my grandfather being able to get out of the house and comfortably watch me, play my high school baseball game. So that's something that I'll never forget. And just really excited to partner with Depend brand. It brings back some good memories of my grandfather and also the great things it's doing for prostate cancer research. If you buy in the month of November, if you buy Depend guards or shields product, Depend will give $1 to the Prostate Cancer Foundation, and we're going to raise a lot of good money for a lot of people.
So, Mark, I'm wondering, women, of course, well, we talk about all kinds of things, and I'm not one to shy away from a sensitive topic either, but why is it that men feel there's such a stigma when there's a health issue that's involved that creates a problem with incontinence? And why do you think men don't want to talk about it?
It's pride. It's pride. Whether you're young or older, there's a pride involved with men, and you always want to say, I'm fine. Nothing can bother me. I'm okay. And one of the great things about Depend is that no one has to know. Especially the guards and shields and some of their other products, very discreet and you can be somebody that can go out and live a normal life using Depend products. And that's the great thing that people need to understand, that, if you destigmatize these issues and realize that a lot of people are going through these issues, as we talked about, 1 in 9 men are going to get prostate cancer in their life. And so, if you don't want people to know, they don't have to know. But, if you want to talk about it, you have to realize there's a ton of other people that are going through this issue with you. And that's what the Stand Strong for Men's Health initiative is about, is to destigmatize incontinence and be able to say, hey, listen, I know a lot of people are in this same boat with me, and I'm going to talk about this issue. So I think men can have it both ways. You can be proud and not say anything, or you can talk about it and ask for help. And I think a lot more people are doing that.
And asking for help is really important. And I think talking about it openly is also as important. So do buds sometimes get together, and do they say, hey, listen, I have a problem? I mean, don't guys have those conversations?
I think men do, probably less than women. But, as we talked about, there's young men that get prostate cancer. And that's why I'm so proud that Depend has chosen me to be a part of this initiative with the Prostate Cancer Foundation, because Men that aren't much older than me are going through prostate cancer issues, and they do need to be able to talk about it and get support from each other.
Indeed, and continue to live full lives, go to baseball games, and spend time with the family and the grandkids. Life isn't over because of incontinence. Mark Teixeira has been my guest, and we've been talking about his efforts to destigmatize male incontinence. Mark, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome back. As an undoubtedly stressful year winds down, there's no better time for you to take a break and relax with easy techniques that can be done at home that'll help beat stress, reduce anxiety, relax muscle tension, you name it, right? Well, joining me now with her favorite and sometimes unexpected ways for people to maintain their overall wellness from the inside out, health and wellness expert and celebrity fitness trainer and founder of the Breath Zone and Water for Wellness Council member, Rebecca Kordecki. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Appreciate you joining me. Help us out, please, because right about now, everybody's ready for anything soothing.
You're down for it?
Yep, I'm down for it. What do you recommend for relieving stress and muscle tension at home?
Yeah, so my very first tip is how you start your day. And I think, waking up, doing some breath work exercises, doing some meditation, affirmations, just getting your mind right. I think that's the biggest thing, so that you set the tone for the rest of your day. And then my second tip is, this is the unique one, is transform your shower into a whole wellness experience by changing out your shower head. So I'm recommending the Waterpik Power Pulse therapeutic massage shower head. And the reason why is because it has up to 2 times massage force as compared to other retail shower heads. And it's been clinically shown to help stimulate circulation, to help improve flexibility, and to help smooth muscle tension. And so also provide better sleep, which we all need more of right now. And I have a third tip, if you want to hear. I have a third tip, is just, I've been saying this one, though, for a lot of years, 26 years. Just move more, right? And so if we're sitting at our desk all day, or if you're feeling like you're stuck in the house, every hour put an alarm on your clock to just get up and do 50 jacks or squats, or pace back and forth up and down your hallway and sing some affirmations, or do something that just gets you moving.
Yeah, so I think part of the problem with this whole quarantine thing is, and especially, when you work from home, is that you just get up and work without really taking time maybe to take a deep breath and just be grateful for a minute.
Right.
Well, a shower head's a really easy fix, right?
That's easy, right? And we all need to stay clean, right? So jump in that shower and get the benefits.
In terms of water and showers, in what other ways do they contribute to wellness?
So a lot of reasons. The first thing is, we wake up sometimes stiff and achy breaky, I call it, where we just don't want to move, and because our bodies hurt. So the minute that you set foot in the shower, 2 things happen. One, the first thing is that the body just lets go. It sort of relaxes. There's just this feeling that takes over. And then the second thing is the warmth and the pulsing of the water hitting the body starts to open up the muscles so that they feel more like moving by increasing the circulation and increasing the flexibility. So now you're more inclined to want to move when you get out of the shower, right? And so then you might go do your workout that you were dreading because you felt stiff when you woke up. So those are just a couple of the ways that immediately it can improve your wellness.
Then, of course, after that shower, you don't want to tense up again.
Right. No. So stretch a little bit, right? After you get out and you're nice and warm and more flexible and pliable. So do some stretching, do some yoga, whatever.
Oh, I love the way you say whatever. You say it with such calm,
yeah. Well, because you gotta do something, and I don't want to dictate what that is, but as long as you're willing, just do something.
Do something. Well, it sounds easy. Sounds really easy, and mindfulness, I think, is what we're focusing on to get centered, because there's so much going on. But let's also keep in mind that there are some really simple things that we can do at home to de-stress. Rebecca, where can we go for some more information?
Yeah, just jump over to waterpikwellness.com.
Sounds easy enough. Take a deep breath and a nice shower. Rebecca, thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
There's more to come on Talk with Audrey. I'll be right back.